Hello, my fellow weirdos, and welcome to another one of my Build Wars Challenge houses. This is the Yellow Floral Fantasy, and I am so excited about the way this turned out. I was really nervous, although she did, now when I say she, I'm talking about community, the Sims community. Her Twitter sign is up there, just there, if you can go follow her on Twitter. Anyway, she is the host of our competition, and she kind of relaxed the rules a little bit so it doesn't have to be all of the color that she chooses. But I kind of stuck with all yellow anyway. There's a couple of pops of other colors and a couple of things that aren't exactly yellow, but I did pretty much stay with the yellow color. Um, so yeah, this house is going to be a country home and it has to have 2 bedrooms. And I really like the way this one turned out. Like I said, I was a bit nervous about the coloring. Um, and I did have an inspiration pic I found in a magazine, and I thought it looked kind of cute. Now, the inspiration pic had nothing to do with yellow. It was actually kind of a cottagey looking house, but I made it more into a country home. I think. I'm not sure. I don't know a lot about like house styles. I've said this before. Um, but yeah, I think this could qualify as a country home. I used a lot of packs in it. I used move objects. I used show live edit objects. I used show hidden objects. I didn't use unlock entitlements. I don't remember exactly what that one is. But I didn't really find the need to use it because I found a lot of what I needed in the packs mostly, but some of the ones were in the show hidden items objects. Now, I have that fence in the front from cats and dogs, but I am going to change it later because I don't like the dark brown of it. And now in the inspiration picture, I which I again didn't take a picture of. Anyway, um the railing was made of like really cool looking sticks, like twigs they found out in the woods and just kind of whittled into, I don't know, it looked really neat, but we don't have anything like that in The Sims. So I did kind of copy that in the kitchen chairs, I think, and then in the backyard I put like the chess table from not Jungle Adventures, the other vacation one. I can never remember the name of that one. The one where they go to the woods and the hermit who lives in the woods. That pack. I'll put it up here and I'll tell you what pack that is. I just can't think of it right now. So anyway, yeah, I use that to kind of just as like an homage to the actual fencing around the house. And also those columns that I put up there. In the picture, there were 2 columns, but they were like right next to each other. And I thought those like stone columns kind of represented that in my mind anyway. But yeah, now the roofing I didn't have too much trouble with. This back little roof area, I tweaked it a little bit, but um I think I did pretty good with the roofing in this one. And oh, I'm gonna add a little deck here and start to make kind of like an outdoor entertaining area. I'm also not very good at outdoor entertaining areas, as you'll see later in the speed build. Now this one is a little long, and I do apologize for that, but I tried to cut out as much as I could of like indecision, like this part right here, which I did not cut out. But yeah, I don't leave it stone either. I change it later to actually a really weird wallpaper, but it looks really neat up there. So, yeah, I tried to cut out a lot of where I'm like switching things around because I mean, I think this build took me about 5 hours, but that also includes the times when I like had to go and do something, so I was away from my computer for like 20 minutes or 30 minutes and I just left it recording because that's what I do because I'm crazy like that. So yeah, I think this one was 5 hours, including all those parts. So what I need to do is go through and like cut out those parts to see how long it actually took me to build the house, but I never really do that. So yeah, the inspiration picture I had those two what are they, cypress trees? I can't remember. Yeah, I think those ones specifically are the graveyard cypress, I believe. And it did have a chimney, and I didn't feel like making a cool fancy chimney. I mean, not that my last one was cool and fancy, but it did have a cool, like a little weird roof thing. I just didn't feel like dealing with the chimney, so I just threw it up there. And once I put the spandrels, I think those are called. I always forget what they're called, and I always call them something weird. But yeah, once I put those spandrels in, I was like, I have to make the railing like match them. And then when I put that wallpaper there, that's either Get Famous or Luxury Party stuff. I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's one of those like fancy stuff packs. So once I put that in there, and it just really like kind of brings out the house. Now the inspiration picture that I took it from had like wood at diagonals there. If I download the tool mod, TOOL mod, I could probably do that because that like allows you to like turn things. But I don't have that, and I don't know anything about it, so even if I did have it, I wouldn't know how to do it. Now, I kind of wanted to go a little crazy with this house and do like the inside all like crazy with the light upstairs and everything. But I thought about it, it's a country home, so I should kind of stick more to the country. But I do add a little bit of crazy. It's like a country home owned by, I want to say a weirdo. Seriously, because it's something I would like. I actually love this house. This, even though yellow is again not one of my favorite colors, but just the stuff I did in this house, the decorating I did, is so like me, it's unbelievable. So that's why I kind of call it the floral fantasy. Is that what I called it? Did I call it that? I can't remember now. I'm gonna have to listen back because I haven't written it down yet. I was actually gonna call it the Sunflower Country Home, but I noticed one of my other competitors called theirs that, so I'm like, okay, I'll stick with something different. So I think I did do Floral Fantasy. I can't remember. I can't even believe it. Like it was like 10 minutes ago or 7:55 minutes ago. So anyway, yeah. I'm trying to work out the floor plan upstairs and it wasn't quite working, so I had to tweak the stairs. And when I tweak the stairs, there's like a little notch back there. I put the shower in there because that's a little bathroom downstairs. So I like to put the shower in like the little niches in the back of the room because I think it looks pretty cool. So I'm on to the kitchen. I'm trying different counters, and I found the raw counter, even though it's not quite yellow, it's more of like a tanny. It kind of works. So and those bricks are actually like yellow because when you look it up, it says yellow, but they don't look yellow, and I love the shade of them. It's so pretty to me. I don't know what it is. And then I believe those are the jungle adventure counter, like the upper cabinet things. And they match so well with the raw. I never realized that before. I mean, it's slightly off, but it does look really good together. Um, at least I think it does. I mean, other people might think, "Oh, what the heck? That's stupid." And I was toying around with that the vampire um tiles. Now, this pack, Vampires is a really good pack for like tiles and stuff because they have a lot of different colors. I'm sure I'm going to use it in the blue challenge too because they have blue tiles. But I played around with it a bit and I ended up changing it. This is where I turn on move objects so I can fit that table in there. Boom. I hate how you can't put the tables by the doors. It drives me insane. Or by the fridge. I mean, it's not even close to the fridge and it's just like, no, you can't put this here. I don't know what kind of voice that was. But I found these curtains and I don't know how this is going to work in the actual video. but I put it on 20 speed, and when I'm watching it now, it's like really jolty. So if it's jolty, I'm sorry about that, but I was trying to get it to go really fast and just do the curtains because they took a long time to actually put and get in the right exact spot. So yeah, sorry if it's real jumpy in that spot, but anyway, what was I talking about? I don't even know. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, just the move objects cheat and how I love it and everything. I am using it like so much more than I ever have before, and I don't think I can stop. I really don't. I like that little planter. I'm gonna tweak it and turn it sideways. And I love that, oh, is that Tiny Living or is that Eco Lifestyle? I can't remember. I think it's Eco Lifestyle. Um, but if you look later on, like, I think in the screenshots, the one over the dining table is just hanging in midair. I didn't even think about that. But I love those, like, flower rugs. Like, everything in this house is so me because it's flower. And, like, not that I actually like flowers, and I'm really bad at keeping houseplants alive. So I don't know why my nickname is Flower. Well, no, I do know why. It's after the skunk from Bambi. But I do love flowers. I love to look at them. I think they're very pretty. I'm just highly allergic to them. So I try to stay away from them. So anyway, yeah, I love that flower rug. I love the rug I put in here. It's actually, I think it might be a base game or no, it's the vampire rug. And I just like the way it fits in there with the yellow and like it brings some black into the kitchen and stuff. And I'm also going to change up the tile in the kitchen. It's still going to be a vampire tile, but it's going to be the other, the more stylized, I guess, tile. And of course, I have to put the little flower table with the flowers on it. Oh my god, I just love all the flowers in this thing. And I tried that black table just because I thought it would bring it out, but I really love that table. I mean, I know it's kind of goofy, but there's the stylized tiles in there. I know that table's a little goofy and more for like, a spring party or something, but I think it looks cool, especially with the little sunflowers sitting on it. And then I put some flower posters. I actually end up moving those because they don't quite fit. I don't like the way they fit, so I um, move those and throw some suns up there. And of course, you can see all my indecision when I'm trying to decide what the heck to put up there, and I just don't know, and I don't know why I didn't cut this part out because this is what I usually do cut out. I guess there are some of my indecision. I am a very indecisive person, so I do a lot of editing of my videos. This one I think I didn't edit quite as well because I was very tired because I'm trying to get it out quickly. So it was like 3 o'clock in the morning when I was doing this edit. I had to stop. I couldn't do it anymore. I was so tired. Anyway, see there I am putting the fridge in the fridge, the shower. I have a fridge in our bathroom. I put the shower in there, and I like the tile, and I was like, it kind of looks like that rug in the kitchen, so I put the rug in there again. I move on to the living room. Oh, first I put the windows in, of course, so I know exactly like what I'm gonna do where. And when I move into the living room, I do play around with the carpeting and I change it up. And I think I end up just putting that wood like through the whole house because it's not quite yellow, but it's kind of yellowy. I put a little office area right next to the door with the is that Army Matey, I think? I can't remember what that table is called. Um but it reminds me of the I don't know if the dining table. I know one of the tables in here is called Army Matey. Um, but yeah, I want to say that's the knitting couches. I can't remember. But I put those lamps up and I thought, I have to have the rug. I have to have, is that cheetah print? I have to have that because it matches the lamps. And then I do change up the couches. They still have yellow pillows, but I'm going to turn them a different color because I just think they look better that way. And I opened it up, and the first thing I opened it to was that hamster cage. And I was like, oh, I never put hamster cages in my build. So I just figured, why not? Maybe they have a pet hamster. You never know. So yeah, there I love the way the green kind of goes with it, but it doesn't. Like I don't know, I just like the way everything turned out and it kind of matches the flowers in that embroidery um, packet bunchy thing hanging on the wall. I should know what that's called because I actually do. Well, I don't do embroidery. I do cross stitch, which is close to embroidery. And of course, I had to put on the porch the daisy benches because it is a floral fantasy. Of course, in here it's just called Build Wars Yellow, but I will change the name eventually. And there I am tweaking um the roof in the back, and I actually just leave it that way. I think, yeah. I don't know. I think I just erased everything I did and put it back the way it was. And I changed the color of the roof trim. I tried a bunch of different things, but I do like the way it looks white, or the white roof trim, better because it matches the like white pillars up the house and everything. The pillars up the house. You know what I mean. So here I am tweaking the floor plan upstairs to try and fit 2 bedrooms in here, and I decided that I would have one kid's room and one adult's room. And I went straight away, just went for the yellow walls, and later on I changed it up, of course. But I was playing around and I based everything in this room off of the bed because that's what I do. I pick a thing and I base it off of that. Um, I love the way the kids' room turned out. It is not as yellow as you might want it to be. And there I am messing with that roof again. It just really, really bothers me. Um, so yeah, I based everything in this. And then once I started putting all this my first pet stuff in here, because I know everyone hates that pack. Well, not everyone. I know a lot of people like it. Some people hate that pack. But oh, and since I do have this lower third in here, or this writing, don't forget to vote with a comment on this video, and I need a score between 25 and 100 because we are actually in a competition. So if you can go ahead and just, comment something you liked about the house and then just give it a score between 25 and 100. And it's a cumulative, and the more votes I get, the closer I'll get to winning the challenge. Actually, I don't even care about winning. I just don't want to be eliminated because this is one of the funnest challenges I've done. Actually, it's the only like competition challenge thing I've done, so that's cool. But anyway, um yeah. Oh, in the red build, I finished in third or fourth. I can't remember because someone wasn't counted and I got knocked down. So I think it was third and then I got knocked down to fourth. I can't remember, but anyway, vote on the videos, not just mine. Go and watch the other videos linked below. I will link their YouTube pages. You'll have to find the videos from there. But vote on their videos too, so we can get, we can get a lot of views and we can get a lot of votes to find out who is going to build houses for the gods to bring back the rainbow. That's the story that the Sims community gave us, and if you notice, I did not have my video in the beginning of this one with the Sim Gods, which was my very first time ever doing machinima-like thing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out the Red Delphinium Cottage, I believe it's called. And you can see my really cool story. I made the video to the story that our host gave us, and I really liked it. I had a lot of fun doing it. In fact, I spent more time on that video than I did on the speed build video that I did. So now I'm making a little living room out here, and yeah, so that kids room, I had a lot of fun making it, and I live near Ann Arbor, so that would be a perfect room for there. I mean, it's not quite the same colors as Ann Arbor, but it's close enough, right? So yeah, I keep moving the furniture around because I can't figure out how to fit it in there. But and this is the first build I actually put clocks in. I have another build that I put a clock in, and I've actually it's part of the quarantine house challenge that I do, and one of them is awake by dawn or something like that. So I put a lot of clocks in there to so you know when to get up, even though it really makes no sense. I'm just trying to fit everything in there. But yeah, I love the fancy bathroom with the gold everything up there, and there should be a fridge in that bathroom. So just adding a couple finishing touches to like the little sitting area at the top of the stairs, and then I'm gonna start on what turns out to be my favorite bedroom. Um, so I put in this bed. It's like purple and gold, and I just went with it. So the whole room is purple and gold. I'm sure that's somebody's school colors, but I don't know which one because I don't live around the school that has those colors. But I think it's actually one of the colors in the game too, because there is a poster, and I can't remember if it said Brightchester or Foxberry. Is that what they're called? But I do put it in the room because it's like the same color purple and the same color gold. And um, so yeah, there's the poster there. Like I don't put it up now, but I will put it up again later. And yeah, I found that vanity table, and I thought that was really neat because it has the same handle, so it must match in the same, the same spot. And I hardly ever use that wine painting. It's so huge. But I put it up in this room and I really like the way it looks, it's kind of fancy. And I found a really cool chair to fit under that table, but it wasn't the right kind of chair. So I mean technically I could have done some kind of trick to make it work, but I decided to just go with the chair that matched it. And then I used the same rug downstairs and said, "Nah, let's try a different rug." So anyway, that is my build. I am gonna stop yammering now. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll keep talking, who knows? But anyways, I am gonna move on to the landscaping in the backyard now. Um, Part of the landscaping I put in that 20 speed, so if it's real choppy again, I apologize because I'm just trying. It took me a long time to get some of those flowers in there. God, I love that bedroom. It is so pretty. Sorry, I just love it. It's so like not my color scheme, but just the whole house turned out really, really cool. Oh, I should have put like some hanging plants in the kitchen too. I do put hanging plants out on the porch, and toilet paper. Always put toilet paper. I will never forget to put toilet paper in my Sims houses now. Never ever. There was a yellow tree, but I didn't use it. Um, Sun Rose Bush, I believe that one is called, and the pale yellow flowers. Oh, and also the mailbox. I used it as a tribute to the challenge. It is a Rainbow Wars Challenge mailbox. And I think that rainbow mailbox is really cool. I should use it in some more of my builds. But yeah, I will leave it here. And if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel. And also do not forget to vote. I really love that you comment on it, but please just leave a score anywhere between 25 and 100. And also, this house and the flower boxes and the rooms separately will all be on my gallery. My gallery ID is Flower, Flowur. They aren't up there yet, but I will get them up there. So yeah, anyway, like, subscribe, comment, vote, check out the other people's videos, check out the community. No, the Sims community at community_Sims is their Twitter handle. Check out their YouTube page. And yeah, so I guess I will let you go. There's some pops of white in there. They're not actually yellow flowers. Anyway, okay, I'll let you go. Have fun watching the rest of the video and check out the screenshots because the screenshots look so amazing. Okay, I will talk to you guys later. Remember to stay weird because weirdos rule, and I love you all. Bye, guys.